Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Talking Guns. I am your host, assisted by, I'm a co-host 1, co-host 2, co-host 1, whatever the fuck I am. And I am on the Nade Face channel. Oh, this way. On the Nade Face channel. So I am assisting, technically, the Nade Face with this. Nade Face, say hi to the people.
Hey guys, Talking Guns number 21. Woo! 20 fucking 1, man.
21.
Yeah, we're on episode 21.
Means we can drink and do dumb shit.
Yeah.
So.
And buy weed in legal states. I'm not making it about that. I'm just saying that it is 21 in Colorado to buy pot. But
whatever, man. It's Colorado.
Which I have not bought any pot.
Oh, hang on a
since
minute.
Moving here.
Carry on. I got a surprise because Clint. Hairball. Clint is awesome. So hang on.
He is awesome. Welcome back, guys. TG motherfucking 21.
Fuck you, Clint.
21. Is it a pile of steaming shit? Did he leave your dirty laundry? I left a surprise on the kitchen counter. Is it his dick? I heard that right. Fuck you. Oh, man. It's going to be a good episode. We got a lot of great stuff to talk about, guys. I'm stoked. There's a lot of good news. Good news to talk about. Like, just one alone is about that much in my notes. Like, that much. Like, that is all one game that we're going to talk about. But,
all right. Sorry, I got cigars. I was very happy.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah.
So kind of like his dick, but not really.
Well,
like
no.
dicks. But
no, I mean, I haven't smoked a cigar in 4 months. That's, wow.
That's a long time. When's the last time I had a cigar? Fuck. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think the last time I had a cigar, shit, it's been a while. It was when I was with Echo, and Gray Hogan was there. We were at a convention in North Carolina.
Gray Hogan knows his cigars. I'm not gonna lie.
And his boot. And dude, like that guy, like he was like, man, what do I want to do with my life? And like we were talking about, like, well, you're really good at like people. So like you should become like the connoisseur for streamers when they go to events and stuff like that. Because like like where's the good place to eat, what we should drink when we get there, what we should smoke when we're chilling with this and that whole, and like he got us to the front of every line, and he didn't even work there. He just knew the people. He's like, nah, these are my guys. Come on. I'm like, dude, like people will pay for that. You know what I mean? Like people would pay for that. I guess then you start monetizing it though. But anyway.
Well, yeah, if you're good at it, don't do it for free, right?
Yeah. And he was good. And I was like, dude, you should do that. I don't know if he's started doing that, but anyway. Yes.
Moving the fuck on, right?
Talking Guns number 21. 21. So now for the news.
For the news.
Motherfucking news.
What's first?
Did you actually hear that?
No.
Oh,
I can't hear any of this shit.
I was hoping it would actually go to it. God damn it. Because it says motherfucking news. But anyway. First up is Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, see? Okay. All right. That's still kind of near and dear to my heart, but I have not. Do I have to have a PlayStation? Of course I have to have a PlayStation.
Yeah, it's only on PlayStation, which is a fucking bummer because it looks fun. I mean, this is like, they say in it, like, hey, this is not finished footage, but it's a dynamic game where like the fighting is not turn-based anymore. You know, like as you can see here, this actually looks pretty fucking fun to slash shit up as Cloud.
As long as I recognize some of these moves and stuff. As long as I recognize a move. I mean, I don't know. It's a remake. What's a remake? Remake. Yeah, it's a remake.
Yeah, remake.
So I'm not gonna lie. Because it's Final Fantasy VII, I've got a boner for it. Because it's Final Fantasy VII, man. That's my childhood. That's like, fuck yeah. Even though I
Who's mumbling? Am I mumbling? Who's low? Who's too low?
I didn't beat it.
I didn't beat it either.
I didn't beat it.
I didn't beat it. I beat it earlier today, twice actually. but I didn't beat this.
I got 34 hours into it and I didn't beat it.
Yeah. Well, for me, what it was is like I was taking turns playing with my brother, and he was older than me, so I was just like, you know what, you just like, you do your thing, and I'll watch. But
I beat 8. I beat 8.
Casuals. Okay. We were renting it, asshole.
While your bitch ass was still in the fucking womb, I was fucking slaying shit on like fucking Phantasy Star and fucking Final Fantasy like 1 and shit. So how about them fucking apples?
Sorry, I missed out on a lot of games when I was killing people. But anyway. Fuck yeah, Clank. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like it's going to be... I mean, this is very little that we've seen. This is supposed to be... All the cutscenes and footage that you see is only part of the Midgar Act, or whatever that part of the game.
Yeah,
so
it's the initial part.
I mean, they don't want to give away too much, what they want to do with all that. But, I mean, as far as, like, games go, I went back last year, and I didn't beat it because it eventually had a little fucking bug. I was playing it on my phone, the original. And, for like what the game does in a turn-based style, text-based game, I know it's crazy. You can play everything on your phone now, but I'm just gonna keep replaying it. Is like you get everybody's personality from the little text. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like her, whatever her fucking name is, whatever her name was, is like you got her, you got Cloud, you got and then Barrett, or what? Not Barrett. Fucking what's his name? Guy with the machine gun hand. Yeah, Barrett.
It's Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett. Like you got, like his, like he just like shooting at shit, and his like it worked. There wasn't a moment where I was like, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, this works. This works for the medium that they have.
I want to say Ares, but I feel like that's not right.
Aerith? It wasn't Aerith, was it? Her name wasn't
so long.
No,
it's been so long.
It wasn't Aerith, was it? It just said there in the corner.
It's Aerith.
Aerith? Okay. I don't know why he didn't go after Tifa personally, but that's just me.
Because, man, it's fucking Tifa.
I mean, Tifa's hot, dude.
Yeah,
she was cool, and I was like, go after Tifa, dude. And he was like, no, I've got this.
She had big boobs for a pixelated chick back in the day. So yeah. I mean,
and she was cool, and she kicked ass. Not this little weak lady with flowers, but I mean, I understand given his background.
Then again, so did Lara Croft back in the day too.
Yeah, she could etch the pavement with her boobies, dude. Like the polygons are just Eris in PS1, mistranslation or something. So it was supposed to be Aerith. Okay, Titfa. Oh man, there you go.
Apparently they're gonna break it up into 3 parts or something. What I heard.
That's fine with me as long as they don't charge some ridiculous amount for each one. Unless they're just that good and long that it's a full game for each part. That'd be kind of cool. You'd have like 3 fucking discs. Just like it used to be.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot to know right now. Really. This is all we could just have speculation, but hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, that's all I got on Final Fantasy VII. I'm stoked for it. So our next amazing talking point here, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, everybody in the club. So, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. They started off they had the trailer, right? And the devs also did a stream. In the start of their stream, they had a little bit where they showed like a timeline of all the Ghost Recon games. And they were showing like mechanically how they've changed over the years and what they've added, which was a cool little thing, more to people that actually notice these kinds of things, like what they've added over the years. They did not go into, like they said that like they've been the cornerstone of, or they've changed the tactical gaming industry quite a bit. And then the first thing I thought is like you going like, oh yeah, right. You were, and then you stopped. But
no.
But yeah.
You're not. Go on before I start my fucking rant.
All right, I'm going to go over. So the dev stream, for those of you that missed it, if you want to go watch it, we're going to show it in a minute here. I'll put the link down in the description below. Let me write down. I'm gonna put link in there. And so it starts off showing those mechanics, and then they transition to a guy named what was his name? It was like Inul Dubun. I'm probably butchering his name, but he was a Green Beret for 14 years, and they hired him as a writer for this Ghost Recon, so that he can like write some shit that's more close to reality, but also keep it theatrical, which I thought was kind of interesting. So I wonder how much influence he's actually going to add to the game. Period. I don't know, because like they've done that with movies too, where they have like the actual guys come in and like, hey, let's make it real, but then you don't want to make it too real, because then it'll only appeal to a very small audience, like us. So, but anyway, so they start off showing us mechanics, and they show him talking, and then so pretty much the basic premise of the game, guys, is that there's this evil corporation. Wasn't always evil. They start off making drones and AI stuff like that. It's owned by a guy named Jay Skell, and it's Skell Incorporated. And so they start making attack drones and stuff like that, and it pretty much starts eventually becoming bad. We don't know the finer workings of that, but like there was at one point somewhere in the story, there was some politician was assassinated by an attack drone, and then that starts a whole downward spiral thing. And they're on the island of Aroa, where his main corporation is. So what the base of the game is you're going to be Nomad. That's your call sign. And when you play solo, you're going to be alone on the island, facing all this shit. And they want to like really drag your head through this is at least what they conveyed, that they want to drag your head through the mud as far as survival tactics and all that shit, and all the stuff that you need. And the whole point of the word breakpoint is...
let's not make it too real.
Yeah, let's not make it too real, though. And John Berthol's in whatever fucking how you say his name. But anyway, he's the bad guy. And he's also a ghost. He is a ghost because there's an elite squad of wolves that's on the other side that used to be Ghost Recon guys. And they are like... So whenever you run into them, they're going to be like the hard-ass motherfuckers that you're going to be fighting. And here's the live reveal thing that they did. We'll just leave that in the background. Is it playing? Here they are explaining the mechanic changes and stuff like that. So at a frontal or whatever as that I wrote down here as they were showing the reveal, and they went through the reveal. So the mechanics that they're adding is prone camo is going to be one thing, which you lay in the mud, and their inspiration for this was because of Predator when he covers himself in mud to hide. So you're going to cover yourself in like shit so that you can hide from people, which is a cool little mechanic, like it's a little cool, like, okay, all right, cool. It's not groundbreaking necessarily, but it's a cool little addition there. And then they've, some of the things I'm about to go over are, they're not necessarily crazy mechanic things that have never been done before, but they're going to add like prone takedowns and grapples for takedowns.
That's a good idea.
So, I mean, it looks cool, Like they were showing some of the takedowns when you ran at a dude, and you actually do like a fucking like and then fucking slit their throat, and they're like, which I could see being really cool for the cinematic value. Emile Dubon, there we go. Emile Dubon was the Green Beret guy. There we go. I could see that being really cool for like the experience, but I could see it also screwing you if the takedown's really long, because like you want to kill the fucker as fast as you can, not like have fun with it. So. Let's see. Oh, another cool mechanic was, and you were talking about this to me earlier, is the player actually reacts to getting shot versus you just like get hit. Like if you get hit in the leg, you start limping, and then you have to go and fucking like heal it. Like now, like obviously, you're not going to be impaired the rest of the game because you got shot in the leg, even though that'd be a kind of cool mechanic if you were impaired for the rest of the fucking game because you got shot in the leg. But anyway, so you have to go and heal it up so you can get, you can be mobile again. There's also going to be buddy carries. And the way they're doing multiplayer for the co-op is, so yeah, again, like when you're solo, you're solo. It's just you on the island. There's no friendly AI. They're going to be stupid and shit, or like stupid broken with their sync shots like in Wildlands. And then it's up to 4 players with buddies.
Spell Emile.
Echo, Mike, India, Lima.
Okay.
You looking him up? See if he's real?
No. I'm just trying to confirm something.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, so they're going to have buddy carries, which is something that I wish was in way more games. Like when your buddy's down, you can fucking move them, then heal them. So a couple more mechanics that are potentially going to put you more into immersion, which I like. Now, you know, this was a topic on Layman Gaming, and they were talking about this with the whole EA thing, and this is just a topic period about gaming with their whole when they had their fiscal quarter announcement, and then the CEO or whatever of EAA was talking about how the cycle for games, like a big part of it is that hype beforehand to get people to buy it. So you put a fuck ton of money into marketing, and then actually when it comes down to it, you know, there's a lot of shit when the game actually comes out that's stripped, or it's not actually what you thought it was going to be, but they had to cut fucking here and there because it wasn't working with design, blah blah blah, whatever the fucking reasons are. But like there is quite a bit, and I feel like it is going to be a big part of this game too. Is the presentation here looks awesome. It gives you that like this is going to be fucking cool feeling, but will it actually be that way is what matters. And then as far as future content with that, they didn't say it was going to be free or not, but every 4 months they're going to push out a new episode expansion. I don't know if that's free or not. I don't know yet, but it releases on October 4th. And there's also going to be raids. They didn't go too much detail into that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what raid necessarily means, but anyway.
You good?
Oh, me? As far as everything I went over?
You good? You good?
So it's your turn? You mean like, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my bullet points.
All right. Is this a positive change compared to Ghost Recon Wildlands? Yes. Is this everything Ghost Recon Wildlands probably should have had? Yes. Do I get a little bit of like an excited kind of fucking feel for it? Sure I do. There's not enough here to justify right now what I'm seeing for a $60 fucking price tag.
Yeah. Because it could have like just those things they just showed us.
And that's fucking it.
Yeah, and then it's just Wildlands.
So
with
you
that
got
added.
Wildlands with fucking buddy carries, with fucking sliding down fucking goddamn whatever the fuck, with realistic fucking damage physics, and a bivouac.
I feel like the bivouac thing is just a buzzword that when the Green Beret guy was talking about stuff, like, oh, a bivouac, that's a cool word. Let's turn that into something. Like, okay.
Bro, you learn how to bivouac as a recruit.
Yeah.
It's not an SF thing.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's just, I don't think I ever actually had the really,
that's what I'm saying. And the buzzword, we work with a special forces fucking veteran and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, on what? On what?
Yeah.
What did you work with him on?
It'd be cool if No Clip maybe did a documentary with them on how they made the game. That would be cool.
Like what was he consultation for?
Well, his technical title is writer, but what does that mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if that just means like he wrote like a basic bullet point of how things go.
So it was a buzzword to get people to fucking say, "Oh yeah, authenticity," but I was a writer. I wasn't consulting for.
Yeah, I mean he might be
ways of conducting.
We don't know
things.
Yet. Yeah.
Is it better than Wildlands? Absolutely,
yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Like that's good stuff. It's good. It's definitely good in the right direction. But I'm gonna need to see more because Wildlands. Compared, like I don't know. I'm an old school fucking Red Storm Entertainment fucking Ghost Recon fucking player from the old school shit. So like to impress me, you're gonna have to bring it. And all that bullshit about I don't want it to be too hardcore. Well, you kind of came from a hardcore fan base in the beginning anyway. That was what the fucking franchise was known for.
Yeah.
And now I don't want to be too hardcore. It's because you want to appeal to mass markets because, whatever. And it's like, that's way to shit on your roots. But
I would love it if this was super hard. Like if it was like, dude, if I just heard tons of little whiny little bitches being like, this game's too hard, I keep dying. Yeah, stop playing fucking stupid. I would love it if that's what happened. That's how it went down. Like, what? I can't just run in there and shoot everybody? No. You're gonna get fucked up.
Like, it's just, I'm gonna have to see more.
Yeah,
is what it is. I've approached this very cautiously because, again, it's Ubisoft.
Yeah.
They have a tendency to make a pretty presentation that does not emulate the real gameplay.
Yeah.
However, they have been taking strides. Division 2 was pretty on fucking point, and they were very transparent about Division 2.
Yeah.
So if their level of transparency with Ghost Recon Breakpoint is on that level, and they're like, hey, this is what we're going to get, this is how it's going to be, and here you fucking go. All right. I'll hold off from like witch hunting the fuck out of this until I get hands on.
Yeah. Well, you can pre-order to get access to the beta.
Yeah, I got to fucking pre-order.
Yeah, you got to pay money.
Yeah.
To give them feedback on how the game should be.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
Gift it to me. I'll give you all the fucking opinions you want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to buy it. But...
All right, have fun with that, buddy.
Yeah. I'll take one for the team. Somebody's got to do it. I know. Unless they show me some things that I'm just like, fuck you. But one thing I noticed here at this part is like, why do I have a stamina bar? I'm a fucking badass Green Beret / Ghost Recon dude, and I get tired after like 20
they're still
meters.
Human, bro.
Huh?
They're still human.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you see how fast the fucking stamina bar goes away, though? It's like, come on, man.
He got hit.
Well, it was before he got hit in the leg.
It's a gameplay feature.
I understand that it's for stress inoculation, but like, why is he getting tired sliding down a hill? How many times have you slid down a hill and felt tired afterward?
I felt beat the fuck out of, but
yeah.
I felt tired.
Yeah. Fuck that. It looks cool. I hope it actually plays like what the feeling they gave you. I hope that. I really do. Because it could be really fucking fun, man. Yeah. I hope this game won't be my breakpoint.
I mean, you're still human. I mean, we're not really human. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
Nade, we're not really human.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
We have the capacity to workload through tiredness because we're nuts. So.
Yeah.
Eventually, you forgot what tired was.
Yeah, because you were just
a whole new level of tired.
It was just all the fucking time. Like,
Yeah.
what is normal? I'm tired as me.
Yeah, dude. I remember sitting there once and I was working on some shit and we had a mission early in the morning and it was already like 3 a.m. and I was like I was tired, but like my brain wouldn't shut down because I still have shit to do. And that's just what it was. It was just like, I have fucking shit to do. Honestly, I think if I would have kept it that tempo, I probably would have like just collapsed.
That's why I don't get like I'm on like I can do that. Like I'm on deployment sleep schedule for some fucking reason. Like it's rack out 3 to 4 hours, wake the fuck up, lay in bed, contemplating the existence of why the fuck I'm not sleeping but unable to sleep because I feel like shit needs to get accomplished. And it's like,
yeah,
I'm in a bed stateside. What the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still that way with shit. Like when I need shit that needs to be done, like I can't eat. I don't take breaks until it's done. If it's important.
Yep.
It has to get fucking done. Then I can rack out or whatever, then I can stop to piss. Yeah. No, I'm in the middle of something, dude. Are you just walking backwards and piss? I mean, you've done that, right? In a movement, you just turn around and walk backwards while pissing, like on rucks and stuff.
Well, usually when you get to a leadership level, you're moving back and up and down the line anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, the experience, your and I's experience differs because most of the shit I remember was from a leadership perspective. When I hit that fucking, you hit that fucking leadership billet at that point, you're fucking I remember doing a lot of that. I remember back in the day too, but it's just whatever.
So you did walk backwards and piss while in a rock?
No. I usually just sweated that shit out.
Okay. Or when you took a knee, like.
No. I usually waited till we got to our fucking ORP and we set in or whatever. I would set my guys in. And I'd go fucking set up and I'd be like,
yeah. All right, now I get. Oh. Yeah.
But just enough where I'm not laying in it.
Yeah.
But
maybe write your name on a tree.
Yeah, if you're writing your name on a tree, you're not watching your sector, Nade.
All right, this is my right lateral. This is my left.
It's literally you're fucking facing down range and you're orienting.
Yeah.
And you're getting it done, and then you button your shit back up, and you fucking your eyes don't leave the fucking sector, Nade.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, if you've never worn a uniform, the crotch was buttons, not a zipper.
Nope.
Yeah.
The only time I ever looked away from my sector, I didn't even look away from my sector. Like, hey, fuckhead,
you sleeping?
Yes, Sergeant. You got a fucking dip.
Yeah, I kept mine in my it was the ankle pocket or whatever, and my team leader would come up.
Motherfuckers would put it in their cargo pocket, but it would clank.
Well, that one was small enough that it just it held it in. But I remember quite a few times my team leader would come up and hit my ankle. He's like, "All right, you got dip, gimme." Yep. All right. And we eventually all started dipping the same thing. It's fucking Copenhagen long cut.
Yeah, it's nice to make yourself feel vulnerable sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, I like to.
But back to Ghost Recon Breakpoint, if it doesn't become a breakpoint, which kind of funny how that worked.
Yeah, ha, hee, hoo. It could be really fun. What's interesting though is it's like they pulled from Division with the enemies. How they got rushers with shotguns, heavy guys, and it could be fun. It could be, as long as it's not I have to dump into the heavy guy to make his armor fall off. I can just shoot him in the face and he's done, or something. But. Wait, did Marpat not have buttons? What?
All we have are buttons. What are you talking about?
What?
We made fun of you guys because you guys had zippers.
I didn't have zippers. I had buttons.
Yeah.
On mine.
You guys had Velcro for fucking everything.
Oh, I hated the Velcro stuff.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, that's tactical as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Right? All right, I'm gonna get out.
We're like,
out my
fuck,
garment,
man. Really?
All
We're
right.
yeah. So ours were always. Hang on.
Just gonna get out my garment really quick, guys. Okay. I'm getting it. All right.
Yeah, ours were always fucking buttons and shit everywhere.
Yeah. No, I would some of my initial issues. Some of them were Velcro, but then I would purposely go, if I bought replacements, it would be buttons. And then my fucking multicams were buttons. Yeah.
So yeah, there was Velcro for the breast pockets. That is it.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that they didn't make it more of a normal thing to have everything sewn for your field uniform. All the name tags had to be sewn.
Yeah, we had to sew.
Yeah. I mean yeah, we had it on helmet was sewn, ruck was sewn, bags were sewn, but not on your IOTV and shit. It wasn't sewn. I thought that would have made more sense, but it doesn't matter. I guess it was because you would have to make somebody pay for that shit would be the problem. But
I feel like I need to punch somebody in the fucking dick in chat, and he knows who he is.
Oh yeah.
Because he's first civ div little fuck, but he wants to talk shit.
This is your dick. Just getting punched over.
I'll leave it at that. Maybe he'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see with it. we could sit here and speculate all fucking day. I'm just going off what I've seen about the raids and all the fucking mechanics and shit. And I do hope that, because, you know, like when we played this, I think I remember playing with you. We turned off all the HUD and everything. And I think I remember at one point Dave being like, "Where are you?" Because I was down, because we had the HUD turned off. We were playing on hard mode with the HUD turned off. Like, "Where are you?" "I'm over here." "Where the fuck is over here? You're in a ghillie suit in the grass." You know, like, you got to give me, like, that made it more fun because it was more real, you know. And then me talking to you earlier today being like, "Dude, it'd be really cool if we did, like, fucking 4 grunts playing Ghost Recon." And you're like, "We can just do that in Arma, bro. We're already doing that in Arma."
It might not be a personal attack, but you talk about shit you know nothing about. So that's what aggravates me.
For those of you watching the video right now, he's not talking to me. He's talking to Hawks in chat, who is talking out his pee hole. Just a little, anyway. Not even a butthole. It's just. But anyway, just imagine a talking pee hole, and that's what.
Okay, he took it another level.
But anyway, yeah, I'm excited for more. I want to see more. I really hope they do an open beta, because it's been an interesting conversation lately of why the fuck should we have to pay to give you feedback on your game and to find out whether or not I want to fucking play it.
Well, we're not taking anything to Discord later. Just shut the fuck up. So, anyway,
I didn't actually read everything you said. I was just making pee hole jokes. I don't know. I was just trusting your judgment there. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. We'll see. I hope it is. Because it looks like it'd be pretty fun. There's also some things in it that I did not like. The third-person shooting leaves something to be desired, in my opinion. Even though they make third-person shooter games, but it's kind of a. I mean,
it's very Ghost Recon 2-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess that's kind of a nod. You know?
Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot to talk about this. They talked about that there's going to be classes that you can switch out at your bivouac. But, like, you have, like, a sniper class, a breacher class, or, like, a ghost class or whatever, where you can pop smokes and stuff. And then it's going to be really easy to switch between them, and you'll have saved loadouts, I think, for each one. I don't know how I feel about having classes, especially, like, why can't I just have a Mod Podge, whatever the fuck I want to use? You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see on execution how it actually pans out, but it seems like you were making the joke that it's like Division Recon fucking.
That was the ongoing thing in chat.
Yeah. It's like a weird. All of it.
It's fucking Ghost Recon Division 2 or Ghost Division 2 was like the fucking jokes that were being made. It was like, Jesus Christ, here we go.
Yeah.
So.
Does Ghost Recon have an overarching story? From the ones I've played, they don't necessarily link.
This one apparently is attempting to.
Yeah.
Graw and Graw 2 did. Ghost Recon 2 and Summit Strike did. Ghost Recon Desert Siege and Island Thunder, I don't really remember.
I don't remember the story in that either, or I don't remember too much personally.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna shit talk the game. I'm just very critical of it. Now, I'm not gonna lie. See those stabbing motions and everything else, the brutality in that, I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, not just
that's a welcome thing
Yeah.
of capturing the essence of close quarters combat and how brutal it needs to be. And the takedown system, I was very impressed with that.
Yeah,
very impressed with
Makes
that.
you feel the fuck you know, like fuck kill you, fuck. It's good. All right. And there's a meal again.
He looks fucking familiar, so that's why I was trying to figure out where the fuck he was. Anyway.
Bada boom. I don't have anything else.
We can move on. Hawks, you're good. You just say some shit that just really triggers the fuck out of me. It's like you always got to be that fucking like borderline edgelord, and it really aggravates me. I don't think you're a shitty dude, but goddamn, dude.
I probably didn't make it any better, to be honest. With the pee hole thing. But anyway.
You just like to hit that fucking button.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. All right, yeah, I don't have anything else about Ghost Recon.
We can move on.
Yeah.
I'm in a I don't give a fuck mood today, so it's gonna be an interesting TG, guys.
Woohoo!
And this is the recorded session. Wait till we go offline.
So, before we get into this U.S. Senator, there was a some guy in politics in Hawaii, congressman, that was trying to make a movement like this already. But this is a PC Gamer article about a U.S. Senator by the name of Josh Hawley of Missouri, who says video games are siphoning our kids' attention from the real world. So he wants to start moving into like legislation that bans pay-to-win and loot box monetization practices in video games. And his basic idea for why in like this whole thing is because like it preys upon on children, and also in manners of like making them play too many video games instead of doing other things. But this can also like I could see him working the angle of like it's preying on kids and also instilling bad habits. But you know that's a way better way to get your point across and probably get this passed versus just people in general, that it's preying on people. But if it's preying, I mean, it is preying on kids though, because there's a lot of games like Fortnite, you know, like Fortnite, it's got all the little like loot box things you can fucking buy, and that's not necessarily pay to win, but you can also get all the skins and the season pass shit. And then I mean, shit, look at like FIFA. FIFA makes I think it's like $1 billion in microtransactions a year. Microtransactions alone or something like that.
They're not gonna stop. I mean, Senator, whatever the fuck.
Not stop, but like maybe at least get to a point where like we can agree what's not cool by law.
Legislation. That's a like what's the right course of action here?
Yeah.
I mean,
but hopefully at least having that conversation.
I don't like loot boxes, so I'm just like, hey, but then it's like,
yeah. But then there's the businessman in you.
Legislation for it,
you know, like
what's the right course of action on that one?
Yeah, but at least bringing up the conversation officially. Like, let's figure out like what's okay and what's not okay. Like, can you just straight up, you know, and then like Dirk's bringing up like how would that affect games like Warframe? That's a free to play. That's one of like the best modeled free to plays there is. With that fuck games like that.
And see, Hawks brings up a valid point. See, I don't hate you. I just don't like some of this shit comes out of your mouth.
Game companies going to get around this if not done well. They made it illegal to have monetizations to under 18, but they're going to put in a date of birth thing that people will lie about. Yeah. Or this goes the other way where you have to make two separate versions of the game. This came up with Overwatch, right? When Belgium was banning loot boxes and stuff like that. Like, so you're just going to make a different version of the game that doesn't have loot boxes? Then why don't we just buy that version instead? Fuck that. We want that version too, you know? Like, why would I want loot boxes if there's an option not to have them? But
legislation, man. When you start imposing legislation, it goes down a slippery slope. Got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Got to be careful
with
with
how
that.
much money is whispering in the right ear.
It sets a precedence for things. So I don't know. That's a sticky one. That's a very sticky one.
I mean, we'll see, but I'm glad that they're having the conversation. Personally, yeah. Because I don't like them either, but I understand that businesses are business. See, it's like the business, like gaming is more of a business now. So maybe games should have more legislation in place and laws because you want to be a business. Like you want to push games more into a business than just entertainment. Maybe we need to start fucking working out some of those inner workings of what's cool and what's not cool. Now that could affect fun. It could, because if they can't make as much money with microtransactions, they might crank it out in other ways or try to get around it in more scummy ways. But...
yeah. Like breaking up parts of a game and saying it's not microtransactions. We're just going to sell you parts of a game.
Yeah, like you get
it's like
now you get expansions because they need their fucking money. And I was like, well, shit, god damn it, go buy fucking what? Like if I bought Days Gone and it was part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they released them over a couple months each, that probably would have killed that game for me personally.
Slippery slope when you get lawmaking into play when it comes to business practices or practices of XYZ or ABC. It's like we need a law for this. Yeah. All right, let's examine all the possible scenarios that could cause. Yeah. Yeah, that's what? That's one I'm just like I don't know.
Yeah. Because then when you make this law, are you gonna fuck people over? Also, can you cover everything in this one law that you eventually make on that? Does that actually apply to everything? Because you can't compare the loot boxes in Overwatch to like games that we used to play, like getting Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and those kind of like some of the OG loot boxes. You know what I mean? Like, because they had random cards in them. You could get good shit. You could get bad shit. So you just keep buying more fucking card packs. It was a form of that, but it's not like we were outraged.
And just to be clear, we're talking about strictly loot boxes. We don't give a fuck about video games affecting minors has been an argument since the fucking 90s. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't fucking care about that. Yeah. Okay, fuck off.
I think we talked about it on last TG, the whole Mortal Kombat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they had like only one version on Sega Genesis actually had a way to unlock finishers and stuff like that. But
it's like, I don't give a fuck about your little fucking opinion about how it's ruining the youth or whatever the fuck your bullshit fucking XYZ ABC bullshit facilitates.
Yeah, because video games made Attila the Hun rape, pillage, and plunder because he played video games as a kid.
Fucking Genghis Khan, right?
Right? Yeah, that's what made him be Hitler. It's because he played fucking GTA as a kid, and he was like, dear God, man. I want to go do this for real on a grand scale. That's exactly what happened, everybody. God. Let's also look at our entertainment, then. If you want to do that. Look at fucking Game of Thrones and all the murder and that. But anyway. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this. It'll be interesting.
I don't want to take responsibility for my kid. Anyway, sorry.
I feel like they could have chose a better picture for this guy. Cause like
I think it's perfect.
Like those military pictures. There was always the one when you had your chain of command on the wall. There was always the one guy that was like, they should have taken a second picture.
Stoic as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. It's always like frowny face fucking looking motherfucker.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to smile in one of those pictures, but there's always that one fucker that does, and it looks weird. He's some officer high up, and he's like,
it's always some fucking zero somewhere.
And you're like, why are you fucking smiling, man? Because I make way more than you.
It's a zero, but he has a great advisors who've been in there for fucking 10 years longer than he has, so it makes him look good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway. I'm on a roll today.
Putting the fucking brand back in the fire. Like, what's the next one? All right, that's all I got about that. Next is the Arma updates that we got. So what's going on?
I am taking an active role in conducting operations with people. Does that mean I'm always going to do it? No, but with the system and stuff like that, if people fucking need it, I'm going to facilitate a lot of heavy-handedness to basically ensure that my main concern is not to fuck with what people are doing is to make sure that everything is flowing smoothly and everyone's having a good time. Basically, I'm the facilitator of fun and immersion at this point. So like next stop, I probably won't go on, but I might. We'll see what happens. It depends on the execution phase and what's going on. But it felt good. It felt really good to get back in the swing of things.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Yeah, I pulled the clip of you being my spotter and I put it on Twitter and Instagram, and I had an alarming amount of Middle Eastern people liking my Arma 3 content on Instagram. I'm not saying that they're. It was just like it was weird how much how large the demographic of
You're
likes
not
was.
gonna learn how to engage a long range target from the spotting I did, so good luck.
Well, they didn't, their profiles didn't look or mean anything just because you. I just it makes me wonder if is Arma really specifically on Instagram?
There are a lot of in foreign countries and stuff like that. I've noticed, especially from my community, there's a lot of milsimmers or people who are very into tactical nature of stuff from a lot of foreign countries, especially from China, and that are just curious.
Sort of figure.
There is.
Yeah.
It could be because of my last name too. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
yeah. Yeah, it makes me wonder about demographics, where you are, and then what makes you more interested in Arma stuff and stuff like that. And I could totally see if you live in a country without a military that would give you the opportunity to do what we can, that you'd probably be a little more into tactical shooters and stuff like that because you don't have those options to you to pursue as much. So I could see that.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, I can see that being.
I mean, it's a community near and dear to my heart, and it's a community that sometimes I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Because again, there's a misconception that you think you're a goddamn super duper fucking SF super goddamn MARSOC CAG Ranger Delta SEAL operator because you do shit in a game, and it's oh. You're like little puppies barking. It makes me fucking laugh to look at you. Anyway. Or they'll get into tactics arguments or this gear arguments or whatever, and I'm just what do you think? I'm does it put holes in bad guys, and am I standing? Yes. Okay, then it works. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. Well, so much of that shit is personal preference, man. It's stupid to argue about. Period.
Here's the thing. It's everybody always thinks everybody people who haven't actually done the shit thinks they always try to be tactical. What does that mean? Well, let's use the authentic terms. Let's use all this stuff because it sounds cool, not because you and I both know it's about efficiency. That's why the terms exist. Otherwise, it's not about sounding cool. It's about being efficient. So what's the thing that nobody likes to talk about? It's about being efficient at killing motherfuckers. So it's a lot easier. Why do we have efficient radio calls? So we can converse a lot of information in a very short amount of time to get shit on target as fast as possible. Not about sounding cool.
Yeah.
That's it. Why do we do what we do? So we can be very efficient at slaying motherfuckers. That's bottom line. But nobody likes to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
It's not about sounding cool.
Or all the training you do to do that. And all the shit. And the fuck.
I mean, let's not sugarcoat it.
And the personal sacrifice. Yeah. I did not have one serious relationship while I was in the service. I couldn't. I just
really hard. Really hard.
No, yeah, really it was. It was I don't know how many girls that I started talking to, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to the field for a month, and then I come back and they're done talking to me. And I'm like,
what does that mean? What does that mean? It means I cannot text, I cannot call.
Yeah.
I can't post anything on social media. I'm basically going dark for a month, and you have to be okay with that.
Yeah. Well, I was dating this other guy in the army, and he was able to. Yes, because he fucking sat there and talked the entire time. Exactly. Yeah. And also, by the way, what I'm thinking about when I'm out there isn't talking to you. I got other problems.
So, because he's Dirks. Shut up, Dirks. I'm okay with you. You're okay. I don't hate Pogues.
No.
Just want to let you all know. Anyway, we're off topic.
Yeah.
But it's related. So yeah, it was good. It was good to get back in the shit with people again. I missed it.
We slayed some stuff.
Back in the shit. Like, I also heard they were making, like, somebody wanted to make, like, Dole Silver was telling me, like, people were, like, making, like, documentaries of their deployments in Arma. And I was like,
what?
Yeah.
The stream didn't freeze, guys. I need to take a moment.
He's trying to digest that real quick.
People made fucking documentaries of their deployments in a video game.
Yeah. That's what I mean, man. It's like I almost think it's a mental sickness. It's like,
just go fucking join, man.
You know it's a game, right? Like you know it's a bottom line, it's a game, right? Like, if you really want that experience, like, I can hand you a phone number and you can make a phone call and go sign some papers.
And I'll get $5,000. I mean, that doesn't actually happen.
You understand it's a game, right?
Yeah. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. That's weird.
I mean, if it's done in a cool way or whatever, but it's like,
yeah, if you've got some amazing production skills, you make some cool ass movie out of it, fuck yeah. But
no, not everyone can join, but let's not pretend that you're doing something that merits, like, if you're like, I just want to document it for, like, production value and whatever the fuck. Okay, whatever. I don't fucking care.
Okay, yeah.
But if you're like, we fucking did this, it was this, that, and the other, and it was fucking blah, 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 whatever. It's not a fucking equal opportunity employer, but that doesn't mean you rate to compare the two,
I mean, like
I
was
entertainment purposes, bottom line.
Right? And I can't be in anymore. Right? I can't. Well, they gave me the option to stay, and I would just have a PT waiver and a bunch of waiver shit, and I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not going to be some fat E5, E6 shit. Be broken as hell and have people under me. I'm not doing it. Nah. But anyway, yeah. I can't be in anymore. I can't do it anymore. Doesn't mean I go and make documentaries. I mean, I like playing and getting back in the shit. Like in a simulated environment that Justin provides with his Arma stuff, because it's fun. It's fun to use those skills and keep them honed a little in the way that I can, because I can't do it physically anymore. But
why, like, if someone came to me and said, I want to make a documentary of my exploits in your server, I might look at you and go,
I mean, I guess, okay.
It's not, I don't know. It would not set well with me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd be a little like it. That gut feeling you get sometimes, where it's just like something doesn't seem right. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that makes me feel like he'd be the dude on patrol with a fucking selfie stick. Hi guys, hi Instagram. I'm on because he fucking wasn't watching his sector. But anyway,
I don't know. If it's done to a creative, artistic standpoint, I don't have a fucking problem with it. But if it's taken to the level that it's insinuated to be taken to the level of, it's like,
yeah,
okay,
I don't know. I could see some cool content being made out of it, though.
Is it done for artistic purposes? I guess
What
is the point or the reasoning behind whatever?
Yeah, I could see some like, now that's cool. I'm gonna showcase this mod and what it does, and I have like a degree in fucking video production and video effects. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I want to see this.
It's just we all know, and Hawks, even it's gone a little too far in the tactical community where people take it a little too fucking far.
Yeah, like Tactaweeb.
Yeah, I heard about media outlets doing that too. That was fucking stupid.
Armor footage is real.
Heard about that too. Yeah. I heard about that too.
Oh man, there's a zombie outbreak in fucking Mediterranean right now, and it's just Justin's footage of him fucking around. Tanks flying. Oh my god, they're throwing tanks and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was pretty bad.
Funny. That's
they used Arma footage to say. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Anyway, that was good. That was good. Anyway, it's all related.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll provide that immersive experience because people want that immersive experience. But at the end of the day, it's when if it gets taken too far, it's like back up.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah. I mean, whatever makes you happy, bro. I get it. Like you're saying, Hawks, like not everybody can join. I get it. Like before I joined, dude, I was playing in fucking realism clans. There was a bunch of fucking, like when I played Battlefield Bad Company 2, it was a bunch of like, there was Army, Air Force, and Marine vets in there, you know? And like we were, and like it was really simple stuff, but they were teaching me like the basic shit and how it actually applied to the video game so we could like, and we would do clan matches and they're like, hey, I'm going to teach you some shit I learned while I was in. And we're going to do that. And we'd practice it in game on our server and like lock it out and stuff like this. This is how we're going to do it on this map and this stuff. And that was really fucking cool, you know? And I wasn't in yet. I was waiting to leave and all that. And yeah, it was cool. That was fun. Like I get that aspect. But some of the guys got a little too into it. Like they would have fucking like if you did things for the clan, you got ribbons. And then on the forums you had like your ribbon signature at the bottom for like best sniper in the clan, so you get a ribbon for best sniper on your thing, and like it was like it looked like an actual ribbon that you'd have and all that shit. I was like, this is a little too far, but you know, I mean, I get it.
I mean, if they're custom made ribbons or whatever, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like they wanted to get into it. They wanted to get back in. I get it. You know, like they're out now, and I get it. But. And then, you know, like the people that go and do reenactment battles or reenactment stuff, I get that. I get that you want to feel like what it's like. You want to be in the uniform and like, you know, and stand there and see like a bunch of, even though it's not real, you know, you see a bunch of dudes firing just black powder muskets at you and then all that shit and cannons going off and how it looks from a production artistic, like you were saying, artistic value of that, of being part of this big thing like that. I get that.
Yeah, and it's like, well, then what? Like, why do you try to facilitate immersion in my servers? It's understanding that it's never ever, no matter how close a simulation tries to get, is never going to encompass the real thing. So how does it facilitate that? By providing elements that are similar, that you kind of use your brain to fill it in. It's kind of community driven, basically. Like, bottom line, you're still playing a game, you're still moving a mouse and keyboard, you're still doing whatever. But what presents the actual immersion is you, with your relation to memories or sounds. With me, it's sounds. Sounds are a big one, as opposed to visual. You know, so I get fully immersed, regardless of what visually is presented to me, as opposed to sounds. So, what I'm doing is I don't know, just getting there. But really, what makes it immersive is really the people. So, you know, just using shit they've done. If nobody knows anything, if nobody knows a goddamn thing about military protocol, it's not like I'm gonna fucking blow my stack and be like, fuck you. You know, it's like, use whatever you can, and you know, whatever. It's like, it's still all about. Still fun. It's just, it's an easy outlet because the system was kind of designed to do that. Honestly, to me, it's an open sandbox that allows me to do it with all the tools. It makes it easy. That's why I like it. I mean, I could do the same thing in other stuff, but this is like by far the best sandbox for me to do it in.
Yeah.
And it facilitates it. And it's got maps with contour lines and everything else and grid references and whatever physics you want to incorporate and everything else. It just makes it real easy to do that. So,
yeah. I mean, it's not a perfect game. Not at all. It's got its problems. Like fucking invincible soldiers and shit.
Yeah. Fucking hell. What the fuck was up with that?
But, you know. Yeah.
But
no, I totally get it. Yeah. Yeah. And
like, same thing when you play tabletop, you know, if you play tabletop, there are some people, like, if you get too wrapped up into it, people get, like, if their player character, like, has issues or whatever, they get really upset because they're attached to something. But I'm just like, bro, back up. Look at it. Your character is a piece of paper with scribbles on it. Okay? You made him immersive. You did. Your character is literally a sheet of paper with writing on it. Okay? Back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
where my brain went when you said that there's people that make documentaries, I thought of some dude that would like cut to footage of him playing Arma and then cut to him in his mom's basement with the like, and it's like black and white, and he's sitting there like,
I don't know, but even Dole said it was cringe, and I'm like,
it's been 2 weeks.
If Dole's saying it's cringe,
yeah, okay, all right. That's what I'm thinking. You know, it's like some dude like acting out like what it's doing to him psychologically. Like I've been shot at every day for the past month.
Yeah.
And you know, like that's what I thought of like, yeah.
I mean, if he's making cool, like dramatic, like artistic, like breaking news footage or some shit like that, that's cool. That's neat. Why not?
Yeah. Or like a battle. Like some cool ass fucking battle with like good angles and shit, and you found out some way to film some cool.
I love that shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, I'll watch the fuck out of that on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, like I remember one of the first videos I watched the Arma that made me want to play fucking Arma was like it was like 1,000 AI versus 1,000 AI.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is fucking sick. And then eventually just got to the point where like his computer started fucking freezing up because there was just too much shit going on. I was like, that's sick. I want to get a PC so I can play that game. Like that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I just. With all the cringy shit from like milsim community people and airsoft community people acting like they're masters of like CQB or like because they participate in a milsim unit that they're all automatically they know everything that has to do with the military because there's a disconnect between reality and they don't realize it's still a game, and so they think that all of a sudden because they're apply themselves in a game that they equate to the skills of what it really requires.
Yeah.
There's a mental disconnect there that is a problem.
Yeah. I remember shortly after I got out, we had a friend that wanted to have a laser tag game for her birthday. And like I start like going back into the way that you're supposed to do things, but that makes no fucking sense for laser tag. So it wasn't working. And then I started adapting and I was like, all right, all I really need to do is sit behind this thing and then peek out a little bit, and I just line my laser up with people's fucking sensors, and that's all I do the entire game, and I just win. You know, like there's a big fucking difference there. Like you're saying, like it's a game versus reality. What would I actually do? You know. Although it would have been sick though if it did work out that way. If it was like with paint rounds or something, and I fucking breach a room and punch somebody in the face. And they're like, what the fuck, man? You can't do that shit. We're playing paintball.
I don't know. I don't know what laser tag you were playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It worked for us. We were at Laser X in Fort Wayne. It's a good time. So, I don't know. I had a good time doing it.
Yeah, it was fun.
It worked for me.
But there were a lot of kids there too. So.
Did you make them cry?
No, I just kept shooting them. I didn't make anybody cry. No. Maybe if it was like airsoft. Or...
Actually, I
made a kid cry at airsoft. Yes.
I think I was. How old was I at the time? I think I was 20. I wasn't more concerned about fucking whatever. I was like more concerned about banging the staff member. But
well, I had some Army buddies that like to do airsoft, and they invited me one time, and they had a rule at this airsoft place where like if like one hit was down, and then 2 dead. And so if you were down, somebody had to hold their hands on you for like 5 seconds, both hands on you, and then you were up. That was like plying aid.
Cheaters, man. It's an honor sport.
Yeah. And
I
so
played paintball a lot, man. I missed my Model 98. Was it Model 98? An A5. I think I had an A5 as well. Titman. Yeah.
But I remember there was this kid that went down next to us, and my buddy Jackson was like, "Hey, man, like you get him back up, you know, because he was laying there and he was like he legit like called his hit and everything, and he had a flick on, just some cheap little flick, and there was the fucking handle in the back." And I'm like, all right, so he's in a fucking open area. I'm just gonna grab that handle and yank him into cover, and I yanked a little too hard. Like this kid just went flying. I was just that hurt. And I'm like, sorry. I just my bad. I got back in the shit for a second there, and I was like, I gotta fucking get this kid to safety or whatever. Even though it's just a fucking game, but anyway. I didn't do a lot of paintball, though. You said you had a paintball gun?
Oh, yeah. I did. I paintballed religiously. Back in the day. All the time.
All right. We've gotten way off topic.
Hey.
It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed talking about it, though. All right. So, we got the ARM update shit. Good. I'm looking forward to more. Is it actually going to be happening this Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, because it is Mother's Day. But
I mean,
I have no mothers nearby.
If you're still, messing around doing Mother's Day stuff at 1900, I guess, you have a mom like me who likes to party and like she's not a party animal. I mean, I don't put her in a bad limelight, but
she's doing her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing your thing, not together.
Well, it helps that we're like 1,500 fucking miles away, but
yeah. I did send out Mother's Day cards. I sent them out to my ex-mothers-in-law's grandmas, too.
Why do you do that?
Because they are not at fault for what happened, and they were amazing people to me. And they're still amazing people to me. They still send me birthday cards with checks and gifts and Christmas shit after everything. So, but anyway. Yeah. Next thing we got here is Monster Hunter World Iceborne DLC coming out. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, this makes you want to get. This is going to be coming out in the 6th of September of this year. This Ice DLC, and it makes me like I'm probably going to get back into Monster Hunter for like a month before this comes out, and then play it. Maybe a couple weeks, but because I think the shark is back from 3 or 4. They brought back some, and they didn't show it, but I'm wondering if that's the same shark I'm thinking about, the one that would fucking inflate itself. Is it? Do you know, Seraphim? If it's the same fucking shark that inflates itself? Because I hated that fucker. He was so annoying to fight. He was a dick. Some of the monsters in Monster Hunter World are dicks, but they're not dicks like they were in the old ones because you didn't have as many mechanics at hand, and they had all the mechanics in their favor because they could do crazy fucking moves all the time. I think it is. Let me check. Yeah, he looked exactly like him. But I'm stoked for it because they're bringing in all the ice shit. Fuck yeah. Although I wonder how annoying they're gonna be with the ice mechanic because it sapped your fucking your stamina regen. Yeah, him.
I like Monster Hunter though.
Yeah,
I mean, I think anything that adds to more to the game is fucking awesome.
Yeah. I think he was in 4. Was he 4? Yeah, gonna have to bring back Hot Drink, man. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. No, he's not the inflating one. He's not the inflating shark. That's the other guy. Okay, I didn't see the bit underneath him that inflates. I don't think it's him. I was wondering why they didn't show it because that would have been like for anybody that's played the old Monster Hunters would have been, like fuck that fucker, god damn it, because it was a shark monster that would barrel through the ice. And then he would inflate his fucking stomach and he'd be huge. And then he'd just like bump around. And he'd just be wailing on this big balloon thing. And then you could eventually damage it and pop it, which was cool. But there was some cool enemies in the old ones, man. There's some cool fucking enemies. There's also some enemies that were super dicks. God. Fuck. Like the monkey fucker. He was annoying as shit. And then the other monkey fucker that would shit on you. He would literally shit and fart on you. It would make you all stinky. Annoying as hell. I'm stoked.
I mean, I enjoy Monster Hunter World. Fucking haven't played in a while, and I need to get back into it. So, I mean, honestly, this actually excites me a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're adding a grapple mechanic. You can grapple on, like, you know how you can use your grapple on stuff. You're gonna be able to grapple onto like the enemy and pull yourself into them, which is cool. That would help out a lot with quite a bit of stuff.
Oh, I just fucking Monster Hunter was cool. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. I look forward to getting back into it for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably be playing on PC. Well, that means it's gonna take longer to come out on PC.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know if I want to go back to PlayStation to play it. Hey, look, you get pre-order stuff. Digital Deluxe, you get a Silver Knight layered armor set.
I won't wear it.
Whatever. That's all I got about Monster Hunter. That's coming out. That is, again, that's September 6th this year. Yeah. There's not a whole lot about it.
All right.
They did a live stream today where they showed more, apparently. Cool. All right. So now we're moving into the other category.
The other categories.
We'll talk about other shit. For example, the Force. The Force was
Fourth
May
was
the
good.
4th. Yeah, May the 4th. That was fun.
Since I couldn't figure out my fucking login, so I said fuck it.
Yeah.
Because apparently their fucking logins are ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
Aggravates the shit out of me.
Yeah, you gotta have like a unique name for it or something and all that. And there was quite a few people in chat too. They were like, "Man, I want to play this game again now," and they couldn't get their login working either. But
no, it's because it's ridiculous. You can't have like numbers, letters, characters, what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
So
you had to remember whatever the fuck it was, and whatever email you had with it, and this was years ago.
yeah,
Isn't it
even doing the password recovery sucked.
There we go. We fixed it. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was my first time playing Swole Tour. It was good. It was I rather enjoyed another, like, there are very few games where you can be the bad guy and not get fucking dicked over for being the bad guy. Like, you can play on the cis side and do bad things and it actually benefits you when you're bad. And it's like, but they want you to be smart and bad. And I like that too, for rewarding you for being smart and bad. There was a couple times in the early bit where it was like, no, you weren't evil enough. You should have fucking killed that guy. And I was like, what? I thought I was actually doing what I should have been. Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. That doesn't happen a lot in video games. You should have killed that guy, motherfucker. I'm docking you. Like, what? That doesn't happen a lot. I enjoy playing more of it. I actually, that made me download KOTOR 1 because I want to finish that. I've been playing that off stream.
I gotta finish KOTOR 2. Whew. Damn.
And I heard that one's really good too. And I downloaded like 30 fucking mods for it too. Because there's a ton of like HD texture pack shit and like reworks and stuff. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I look forward to playing more. It's going to be fun. It was fun. It was good. It was good. The story was pretty good. Like, every interaction was a cutscene. There was not a single time where I was just sitting there reading text for an MMO.
They need to fucking fix that goddamn fucking account recovery shit, though.
Yeah. You watched the SWTOR game move? No, I have not. No, I have not. I don't want to spoil something for myself. I know that you've played more of the game, and you probably don't think it's a spoiler, but I have very different definitions of what spoilers are. So I don't know. I mean, you said it wasn't spoilery, but...
I said it wasn't spoilery?
No. Hawks was saying the video that he shared with me that I haven't watched yet was not spoilery.
Oh, no.
But I don't know. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was fun to do, and I made a bunch of alerts for May the 4th. It was fun.
Yeah. What a join, man, but fucking account recovery, and I was just like, fuck it, uninstall. Fuck it.
If you guys haven't played this, it's free to play MMO. Apparently it has a very, very good story in its entirety. That's worth playing, and it's if you guys have played KOTOR, it's not as good as KOTOR's story, but it is pretty high up there as far. And I have been really enjoying what I've played so far. And then you can also play the Jedi side too. So, boom, we've got 2 storylines you can play through. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's all I got for that. It was fun. It was fun to do something for May the 4th.
Wish I would have joined.
Yeah,
Wish I could have.
Fun. Then we
That's
could have
all
been
right,
evil together. That's all I got, though.
Next slide, please.
Yes, next slide, please. That's everything, though. We're done.
Well, that's
got it.
everything.
We
All
fucking
right,
got
well,
it,
that's
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, so we're going to go to this screen. Oh. Fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see based off the color behind him, his shirt, his heart, soul, and everything matched perfectly by the black and red on the screen, and it reverberating off the screen onto his face and making him red himself. I'm saying all this so you will not forget that he is Justin Red 87 on Twitch, where he does his live streams, Justin Red 87 on Twitter, and Cobra493 on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to cut to you, Nadeface. Hi, guys. I'm the Nadeface here. It is the Nadeface on everything on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. My YouTube is mainly for reviews and small snippets. You guys can check out the TG stuff down below if you're watching the live stream, or for you guys watching at home, you guys watching the video here on YouTube, you guys can check the info down below to follow our individual parameters. Now, there's the name. That's, again, Justin Red 87 on Twitch, YouTube, with his Stoli. Cobra493 on YouTube. On Twitter, it is Justin Red 87. He's getting it cut there. There you go. There you go. It's another successful episode. He's already celebrating. It's magical. Magical. And the Nadeface on everything else. So thank you all very much, very, very much for hanging out today. Very bueno. And that's the end of Talking Guns number 21. That's all I got. You got anything, Justin?
Nope.
All right. Okay. We'll see you guys next time.